More LDS stories of faith and courage. All right. Some of the more recent stories I've read was Nauvoo Recollections, which is about the time when Joseph and Hiram were martyred and what happened afterwards, to see the saints having to be expelled from Illinois and what that was like. A trip among the Yaquis. There was an Indian tribe in Mexico that missionaries were sent to. They were in a perilous situation. The Lord preserved them, and they tried to leave a blessing with the natives there. A little blind boy of Holland showed great faith in the Lord and his servant, looking forward to seeing the president of the church at the time, which was Joseph F. Smith, and so he was actually healed from being nearly blind. Most recently, a storm at sea. Missionaries up in the land of Scotland along the shore saw several rescues of ships that had run aground in a giant storm, and how God preserved those at sea. The power of faith. A small Idaho town is beset by legions of grasshoppers and locusts, until finally, after all they could do, they go to a meeting and exercise their faith in the Lord. And last, at least so far, is early life in the Great Salt Lake Valley. A little vignette of what it was like to come to the valley shortly after those who were first there and help build the city, the industry that was set up, and the time of learning and education, of teaching and learning, and also of they put together plays and bands, and then those same men who worked as hard as they could were then called to missions in several places. So it gives another snippet of life of what it was like then. All of these stories are meant to be a way to connect to the past and to the history that made up the Latter-day Saint tradition, that so many people gathered to Salt Lake City as a way of gathering Zion at that time. And they built something out of the actual desert plains that are around here. And it has blossomed like nothing else before. And so I hope you join us, and you can find a little bit of courage and strength yourself from these stories. And most of all, I hope you see the hand of the Lord in your own life, so his Spirit can be with you. We'll see you.